Hi students, in previous class we have discussed what is arithmetic geometric progression and sum to n terms of arithmetico geometric progression, and we have discussed the sum of n terms of the special series means sum of first n natural numbers, sum of squares of first n natural numbers, sum of cubes of first n natural numbers. Now, today in this session we will see some more sums of the n terms in for the different series. So, suppose sometimes if the nth term of the series is given, then how we can find out sum to n terms. Suppose for any series, if n terms, if nth term of a series, if nth term of a series is given by an or Tn, then sum to n terms is follows. If Tn is equal to or An is equal to An square plus Bn plus C, then sum to n terms sigma An is equal to A into sigma n square plus B into sigma n plus C into sigma 1. Means suppose if we know the nth term of the series, then to find out sum of n terms of the given series, we can apply sigma operator to the each and every term. Then we will have sigma A into sigma n square, B into sigma n, C into sigma 1 form. Here sigma n square is nothing but sum of squares of first n natural numbers, sigma n is sum of first n natural numbers, and sigma 1 is the one can be added n times. So, now here we will see one example. Find the sum of n terms of the series whose nth term is 18n square minus 6n plus 5. Means here Tn is given 18n square minus 6n plus 5. Then Sn is equal to sum to n terms sigma Tn, which is equal to sigma 18n square minus sigma 6n plus sigma 5, which is equal to, here 18 is constant. By the properties of sigma, it can be written as 18 into sigma n square minus, here 6 is a constant. So, we can write before the sigma 6 into sigma n plus, here 5 is also constant. So, 5 into, we can write it as 1, or we can write it as 5 can be added n times, we can write in any manner. So, here what is sigma n square? Sigma n square is equal to n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6, and sigma n is equal to sum of first n natural numbers n into n plus 1 by 2. Then Sn is equal to 18 into sigma n square n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6 minus 6 into sigma n. What is sigma n? N into n plus 1 by 2 plus, here 5 into sigma 1 is nothing but n. Then by taking cancellation, 6 cancel 3 times, here 2 cancel 3 times. Then from this, here we have 3n and here also 3n, n plus 1, n plus 1. So, take 3n into n plus 1 common. Then here we have 2n plus 1 minus 3n is common, n plus 1 is common. So, we have only 1 plus 5n. So, this is equal to 3n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 minus 1 cancel. So, therefore, this is equal to 2n plus 5n, which is equal to, then multiply 3 2s are 6, 6n square into n square, n, 6n cube plus 3 2s are 6n square plus 5n, 6n cube plus 6n square plus 5n is the sum of n terms of this series. Now, we will see the method of difference. So, this is one type of finding sum to n terms of the given series. So, here find nth term of the series 1 plus 5 plus 12 plus 22 and so on. So, here to find out nth term of the series, we will take the sum to n terms by Sn and nth term by some An. Then here this series can be written as sum to n terms. Sn is equal to 1 plus 5 plus 12 plus 22 plus and so on, plus let nth term be An. Now, here when we observe this series, here 5 minus 1 4, 12 minus 5 7, 22 minus 12 it is 10, means it is not in AP and it is also not in GP and it does not belongs to HP and it is does not belongs to AGP also, but we require to find out nth term of this series. So, this type of series, the previous methods are not possible to find in those methods. So, in such cases we can use the method of difference. Here what is the method of the difference? In this method first we have to take sum of n terms of the series by Sn and let nth term be An. Then next step, here again we will write the sum to n terms by moving the terms to one step to right side, means Sn is equal to, so 1 plus 5, here one step to right side, 1 plus 5 plus 12 plus 22 and so on, plus the term before An is An minus 1 plus An. Now, we will subtract 2 from 1. So, let this equation by 1 and this is by 2 minus 2, 1 minus 2. So, Sn minus Sn 0 is equal to, here 1 minus, here there is no value. So, 1, 5 minus 1 4 plus 12 minus 5 7 plus 22 minus 12 10 plus and so on, plus An minus 1 minus An, this sign will be changes, minus An. So, take this as one term, An minus 1. So, here then here take An on left side, then An is equal to 1 plus 4 plus 7 plus 10 plus and so on, plus An minus 1. See here, what is the total number of terms here? N terms. Here also n terms only, but one step moves to right side. Then we add these two sequences. We have one step moves, means here 1 plus, here n terms. Total number of terms, these terms are n plus 1 terms. These are n plus 1 terms. Now, by taking An on left side, here we have these are total n terms. Total. Now, when we observe this series, here what is the difference between two consecutive numbers? 4 minus 1, 3, 7 minus 4, 3, 10 minus 7, here 10 minus 7, 3, means now the terms in this series are in AP. Therefore, here 1, 4, 7 and so on are in arithmetic progression. Therefore, in arithmetic progression, what is the sum to n terms? Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Here n by 2 into what is n value nth term and what is a, where a is equal to 1 and common difference d is equal to so difference between any two consecutive terms. Here I am taking second term to first term, 4 minus 1 3. Therefore, Sn is equal to here sum of all these values, here an is equal to sum of all these values is equal to n by 2 into a1 plus n minus 1 into d3, which is equal to n by 2 into 2 plus 3n minus 3. This is equal to n by 2 into 3n 2 minus 3 minus 1. So, therefore, n into 3n minus 1 by 2. This is nth term. Now, suppose in this case if they required sum of n terms, then we will simplify this value. This is nothing but 1 by 2 into n into 3n square minus n. Then by writing sigma before the nth term, we will get the sum to n terms. Means 1 by 2 into 3 into sigma n square minus sigma n gives the sum to n terms of this series. Considering the difference of the sequences series, we have the terms in arithmetic progression. Now, we will take one more example. Find the nth term of the series 5 plus 7 plus 13 plus 31 plus and so on up to infinity. So, here we require to find out nth term. When we observe this series, this is not in AP, not in GP, not in harmonic progression, not in AGP. Now, so how we can find out nth term of this series? By using method of difference. So, here in method of difference, first we have to take sum of n terms of the sum of terms in a given series by Sn and nth term by An. Then we will write the sequence as series as Sn is equal to 5 plus 7 plus 13 plus 31 plus and so on plus An. Now, we require to find out this An value. Now, in second step, we have to write again Sn and we move the first step to one step right to the series. So, we move the series to one step right. Then 5 plus 7 plus 13 plus and so on plus here what is the n minus 1th term? An minus 1. An minus 1 plus An. So, this is 1 and this is 2. Now, subtract 2 from 1 means 1 minus 2. Sn minus Sn 0 is equal to 5 plus 7 minus 5 2 plus 13 minus 7 6 plus 31 minus 13 18 plus and so on plus An minus An minus 1 minus An. By subtracting here signs will be changes, this is minus, all are minus. So, minus An. Now, how many number of terms are there? Here n terms, here already n terms and here one term added to this one. So, it moves to right side. So, total number of terms here are n plus 1 terms. Now, by taking An on left side, so An is equal to from this 5 plus 2 plus 6 plus 18 plus and so on plus An minus 1. So, how many number of terms are there now? N terms. These are n terms. Now, here we will check whether they are in the difference between any two consecutive terms in this series is either in AP or GP. Here 2 minus 5 minus 3 6 minus 2, 4, 18 minus 6, 12. So, they are not in AP. So, but here when we check the ratio 2 by 5, 6 by 2, 3, 18 by 6, 3 means excluding this value we get here onwards we get the ratio is equal. So, we will exclude this value and we will consider the next set of terms as one sequence. So, this can be written as here the ratio of these two is 2 by 5, but what is the ratio between these two? 6 by 2, 3, 18 by 6, 3. So, the second term onwards the terms of the series followed by some pattern. So, therefore, we can exclude the first term means 5 plus, then take this as one sequence 2 plus 6 plus 18 plus and so on plus a n minus 1. So, in this sequence how many number of terms are there? Here total number of terms n, here one term is excluded, then number of terms is equal to n minus 1 terms, n minus 1 terms. Now, so 5 plus, now when we observe the sequence here 6, each and every term the ratio of any two consecutive terms is constant. It means that this is in GP. So, in GP we know that sum to n terms formula. So, here what is the sum to n terms in GP? Sum to n terms in GP Sn is equal to A into, here what is R common ratio 3, 3 is greater than 1, then A into R power n minus 1 by R minus 1. But here we have n minus 1 terms. So, Sn minus 1 is equal to A into R power n minus 1 by R minus 1. So, here we apply Sn formula. Here what is A? First term 2 into, what is our common ratio? The common ratio is 3. So, 2 into 3 power n minus 1 terms are there, n minus 1 minus 1 by 3 minus 1. So, this is equal to 5 plus 2 into 3 power n minus 1 by 3 minus 1, 2 to cancel, this is equal to 5 plus 3 power n minus 1 plus into minus 1, 5 minus 1, 4 plus 3 power n minus 1, what is this? A n. So, therefore, nth term of the given series, nth term a n or t n we can represent either by a n or t n, 4 plus 3 power n minus 1. Suppose if we require to find out sum to n terms, then we can apply sigma to each and every term. Then this is will be sigma 4 means 4n plus sigma 3 power n minus 1. Now, students, we will see how we will find out sum of the series of the form 1 by a1, a2 and so on ar plus 1 by a2, a3 and so on ar plus 1 plus 1 by an plus 1 and so on an plus r minus 1. So, if the given series is in this form, how we will find out the sum of this series? So, for that we will take Sn is equal to 1 by a1, a2 and so on ar plus 1 by a2, a3 and so on ar plus 1 plus and so on plus n, last term will be an plus 1 and so on an plus r minus 1. So, here what is the nth term of the series? Tn is equal to 1 by an plus 1 and so on an plus r minus 1. So, from this nth term we will take, so here 1 by this second term onwards, we will take 1 by product of second term onwards means an plus 1, an plus 2 and so on an plus r minus 1 by bn means excluding this an, we will take the product of remaining all terms 1 by an plus 1 an plus r minus 1 means actually this is nothing but 1 by an into product of the terms 1 by an plus 1 into 1 by an plus 2 and so on 1 by an plus r minus 1. So this is the product of n terms, reciprocals of the n terms. So excluding this term we will take remaining all product as Vn. Then we will write Vn minus 1. Vn minus 1 is equal to 1 by replace n by n minus 1. N minus 1 plus 1 cancel. So an plus into an into n minus 1 plus 2 an plus 1 and so on. Here n minus 1 minus 1 n minus 2. So n plus r minus 2. Then by taking Vn minus 1 we will get nth term of this series. Then by so Vn minus 1 will gives nth term of this series. Then by finding nth term of this series by applying sigma we get Sn value. Sn is equal to sigma Tn. Then by simplify this value we get sigma Tn is equal to 1 by r minus 1 into d into V naught minus Vn. So here after getting this Tn value we will apply sigma sum of the terms. Then by applying sum of the terms here this value sigma Vn minus 1 will becomes V naught minus Vn. So this is the sum of the given series. So therefore suppose if the denominators terms are in AP, if you want to find out the sum of the series in this form, then we can write the formula Sn is equal to 1 by r minus 1 into d into 1 by a1 a2 and so on ar minus 1 minus 1 by an plus 1 an plus 2 and so on an plus r minus 1. Here r represents number of terms in the product. Suppose if the terms in the product, suppose if it is given 1 by 1 into 2 plus 1 by 2 into 3 plus 1 by 3 into 4 plus and so on. Suppose if the series is given is in this form. Here what is r? How many number of terms are there in this product? 2. So therefore here we will take r is equal to 2 and common difference. This is in AP with common difference 1. So here d is equal to 1. Then into 1 by a1 minus a1 into a2 into ar minus 1. R is equal to 2 means a2 minus 1. A2 minus 1 means a1. So this value is equal to 1 by r minus 1 means 2 minus 1 into d1 into 1 by a1 minus Vn. So here 1 by an plus 1 and so on plus an plus r minus 1. R is equal to 2. 2 minus 1, 1. An plus 1 means first term only. 1 by an plus 1 means instead of finding the sum of all these series, simply we can write this value, sum of all these values is equal to 1 by 2 minus 1 into 1 into 1 by a1 minus 1 by an plus 1. A1 means first term of the sequence series and 1 by an plus 1 means n plus 1th term of the given series. So by using this we will find out the sum to n terms of the sequence. Now Vn method for to find out the sum of the series of the terms in the form a1 a2 and so on ar plus a2 a3 and so on ar plus 1 plus an plus 1 and so on an plus r minus 1, where a1 a2 and so on an are n arithmetic terms. So arithmetic progression, they are in arithmetic progression. Then how we will find out sum to n terms? Here the formula is Sn is equal to 1 by r plus 1 into d into an plus 1 and so on an plus r minus a naught a1 and so on ar. How this will be obtained? Here what is the given sequence series a1 a2 and so on ar plus and so on plus an plus 1 an plus r minus 1. Let the sum of this series be Sn. Then Sn is equal to a1 a2 and so on ar plus a2 into a3 and so on ar plus 1 plus and so on plus last term an plus 1 and so on an plus r minus 1. Here what is the nth term? So this is the sum of this series where a1 a2 and so on an are in arithmetic progression. Here what is the nth term? an plus 1 and so on an plus r minus 1. Now we will take Vn as Vn is equal to an plus 1 and so on an plus r minus 1 into an plus r. Means here for Vn we will take one more term extra. Means here up to n plus r minus 1 terms are there. We will take n plus next term also. So an plus rth term also we will consider. Then we will take Vn minus 1. Then Vn minus 1 is equal to an. So replace n by n minus 1. An minus 1, an minus 1 plus 1, an and so on. Here an minus 1 plus r, an plus r minus 1. Now by taking difference between these two, Vn minus 1, by taking the difference between these two, we will get, so this is equal to r plus 1 into d into Tn. So we get nth term is equal to 1 by r plus 1 into d into Vn minus 1. Now to find out sum to n terms, Sn is equal to sigma. If we know the nth term of the series, then sum to n terms is nothing but sigma Tn, nth term. So this is equal to sigma Vn minus 1 by r plus 1 into d. By simplify this value, we get 1 by r plus 1 into d into Vn minus V naught. Here suppose if we take the reciprocals, we get this is equal to 1 by r minus 1 into d into V naught minus Vn. Here we get Vn minus V naught, where Vn is equal to an plus 1 and so on an plus r, and V naught is equal to here a naught into a1 into and so on ar. Here what is r? Number of terms in the product, and here what is d? Common difference of the terms. Then a1 a2 and so on an plus r ar rth term. Therefore Sn is equal to 1 by r plus 1 into d into Vn an plus 1 and so on an plus r minus a naught a1 and so on ar. Now we will see one example based on Vn method. Find the sum of the series 1 by 1 into 2 into 3 plus 1 by 2 into 3 into 4 plus 1 by 3 into 4 into 5 plus and so on plus 1 by n into n plus 1 into n plus 2. We will take sum of this series by Sn. Sn is equal to sum of the series. Then by Vn method, Sn is equal to, here they are in reciprocals and the terms are in arithmetic progression. Therefore Sn is equal to 1 by r minus 1 into d into 1 by a1 a2 and so on ar minus 1 minus 1 by an plus 1 an plus 2 and so on plus and so on a n plus r minus 1. Now here where r is equal to number of terms in the product 3 and common difference is equal to d is equal to the difference between consecutive terms of the product. So here 2 minus 1 1, 3 minus 2 1, so 1. Now by substituting corresponding values 1 by 3 minus 1 into d 1, so 1 by here r is equal to 3, 3 minus 1 2, so a2 up to a2 means we will consider a1 a2 minus here r is equal to 3, 3 minus 1 2 means n plus 2 we will consider a n plus 1 and the next term a n plus 2 up to a n plus 2. So 1 by product of a n plus 1 into a n plus 2. Suppose if r is equal to 4, 4 minus 1 3. So means we consider the terms up to a n plus 3 means a n plus 1, a n plus 2, a n plus 3. So this is equal to 1 by 3 minus 1 2, 2 1s are 2 into 1 by a1, what is the first term 1 into what is the second term 2 minus 1 by a n plus 1. So this is nth term and this is n plus 1th term. So n plus 1 into a n plus 2, n plus 2th term means n plus 2. So therefore this is equal to 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 minus 1 by n plus 1 into n plus 2. So this is equal to 1 by 4 minus 1 by 2 into n plus 1 into n plus 2. So by using Bn method we will find out sum to n terms of this series. So here we will see alternate method to solve these type of questions. So here Sn is equal to, it is given that 1 by 1 into 2 into 3, 1 by 2 into 3 into 4 plus and so on plus 1 by n into n plus 1 into n plus 2. Here we can write each term by this, again this can be written as, can we write here this is equal to Sn is equal to 3 minus 1. What is the 3 minus 1? 2. 4 minus 2, 2. So can we write this is equal to 1 by 2 into 3 minus 1 by 1 into 2 into 3 plus 4 minus 2 means the difference between first term and last term. Here we can take the difference between first term and last term and we can divide it with the same value. Then here we get 2. Again when multiply with 1 by 2 we get here numerator 1. So 4 minus 2 by 2 into 3 into 4 plus and so on plus n plus 2 minus n by n into n plus 1 into n plus 2. See here 3 minus 1 2, when multiply with 2, 2 1s are 2. So we get 1. Here also 2. Here also 2, by taking 2 common 2 to cancel we get the same sequence. So now we can split the division. So this can be written as 3 by 1 into 2 into 3 means 1 into 2 into 3 minus 1 by 1 into 2 into 3 plus 4 by 2 into 3 into 4 minus 2 by, you should not take 4 minus 2. So we can split the division 4 by 2 into 3 into 4, 2 by 2 into 3 into 4 plus and so on plus here this is equal to n plus 2 by n into n plus 1 into n plus 2 minus n by n into n plus 1 into n plus 2. So here 3 cancel, here 4 cancel, here n plus 2 cancel one time, here n cancel one time. So therefore we have 1 by 2 into 1 by 1 into 2 minus 1 by 1 into 2 into 3 plus 1 by 2 into 3 2 into 3 is nothing but 1 into 2 into 3 minus 2 by 2 into 3 into 4 and so on. Last term minus 1 by n plus 1 into n plus 2. Plus 1 by n into n plus 1 minus 1 by n plus 1 into n plus 2. See here, first term 1 into 2 minus 1 into 2 into 3, second term, third term cancel. Here second term, third term cancel. Finally, this term will cancel. We have 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 minus 1 by n plus 1 into n plus 2. So, therefore, now multiply with 1 by 2, this is equal to 1 by 2 into 1 by 2, 1 by 4 minus 1 by 2 into n plus 1 into n plus 2. Sn is equal to. Now, here find sum of 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 plus 2 into 3 into 4 into 5 plus and so on plus n into n plus 1, n plus 2, n plus 3. So, here let us consider the sum Sn is equal to 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 plus 2 into 3 into 4 into 5 and so on plus n into n plus 1 into n plus 2 into n plus 3. So, this is in the form of Sn is equal to a1, a2 and so a3, a4 plus a2 into a3 into a4 into a5 plus and so on plus an into an plus 1 into an plus 2 into an plus 3 form. If the series is in this form, then to find out sum of this series by using Vn method, Sn is equal to 1 by r plus 1 into d into a n into a n plus 1 and so on a n plus r minus a naught into a1 into a2 and so on a r. So, here what is r? Where r is equal to number of terms in the product. Here how many terms are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So, here r is equal to 4 and common difference d is equal to difference between the terms of the product. So, 2 minus 1, 1, 3 minus 2, 1, 4 minus 3, 1. So, this is 1. Then Sn is equal to 1 by r plus 1, 4 plus 1 into d 1, an plus 1. So, here what is r? 4. So, n plus 4, up to n plus 4 we will consider. So, an plus 1, an plus 2, an plus 3, an plus 4 minus a naught, a1, a2. Here what is n? R4, a3 and a4. A naught into a1 into a2 into a3 into a4. So, here this is equal to 1 by 5 into, so n into n plus 1 into n plus 2 into n plus 3, here one more term is added. So, already in earlier we discussed that in this method, here we can add one more term for Vn. So, Tn is equal to up to n plus 3 terms, we can add one more term. So, n plus 4th term. So, here an plus 4 minus a naught. Actually, here what is a naught? Where a naught is equal to a1 minus d. How a naught will be obtained? A naught will be obtained by subtracting common difference from the a1 term. So, a1 minus d. What is a1 here? 1. a1 is equal to 1. So, 1 minus common difference 1. 1 minus 1, 0. So, here a naught is equal to 0. So, therefore, a naught 0 into a1 1 into 2 into 3 into 4. So, this is equal to 1 by 5 into, so here 0 into anything is equal to 0. Therefore, 1 by 5 into n plus 1 into n plus 2 into n plus 3 into n plus 4. So, by simplify this value we get Sn. So, we can leave this value 1 by 5 into n plus 1, n plus 2, n plus 3, n plus 4 is the required sum. Now, we will discuss some miscellaneous progressions. Sometimes if the difference between successive terms of the sequence is AP, then we can take the nth term by Tn is equal to an square plus Bn plus C. Means sometimes we cannot be determine the nth term of the given series by methods we have discussed in earlier. So, in such cases we will check the differences between successive terms of the series. If the successive terms of the sequence is in AP, then we can take its nth term by Tn is equal to an square plus Bn plus C. Suppose if the difference between successive terms is in GP, then we will take the nth term is equal to a into r power n minus 1 plus Bn. Suppose again by considering the difference of the differences, the differences of successive terms of the differences in the series means second order difference is in AP, then we take nth term by Tn is equal to an cube plus Bn square plus Cn plus D. Suppose if the differences of the differences is in GP, then we take nth term by Tn is equal to a into r power n minus 1 plus Bn square plus Cn plus D. Now, based on this we will see one example. Here find nth term and sum of n terms of the series 8, 14, 22, 32 and 44 and so on. Here clearly this is not in AP, not in GP, this is not belonging to any one of the method as we discussed in earlier. So, for these type of questions, so first we have to consider the given sequence. So, given sequence 8, 14, 22, 32, 44. Now, what is the difference between consecutive terms? 14 minus 8, 6, 22 minus 14, 8, 32 minus 22, 10, this is 10 and the difference between these two is equal to 12. Now, again, so this is in AP, so 8 minus 6 2, 10 minus 8 2, 12 minus 10 is equal to 2. So, therefore, here the difference between any two consecutive terms is constant, means this is in AP. If the given sequence, if the differences of the terms of the sequence is in AP, then we can take nth term as Tn is equal to a, it is a polynomial in n of degree 2, an square plus Bn plus C, where a comma b comma c are constants, where a comma b comma c are constants. Here in this case, to find out a, b, c constant values, we will consider r is equal to 1, r is equal to 2, r is equal to 3. So, by taking here 3 variables are there. So, 3 variables are there means we will take r is equal to n is equal to 1, 2, 3, then we get 3 equations. Then by solving 3 equations we will get a, b, c values. Then after substituting a, b, c values we get n. Then T1 is equal to a into 1 square 1, a plus b into 1, b plus c. So, T1 is equal to a plus b plus c. T1 means first term, here what is the first term? 8. So, let it be equation 1. Then n is equal to 2. T2 is equal to second term. T2 by substituting n is equal to 2, 2 square 4, 4a plus here n is equal to 2, 2b plus c is equal to 14. This is equation 2. Then n is equal to 3, T3 is equal to, replace n by 3, 3 square 9, 9a plus 3b plus c is equal to, what is the third term? 22. Now consider, solve 1 and 2. 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1, 4a minus a, 3a plus 2b minus b, b plus c minus c cancel, 14 minus 8, 6 is equal to 6. Let it be equation 4. Then T3 minus T2, 3 minus 2, 3 minus 2, 9 minus 5, 4, 9 minus 4, 5a plus 3b minus 2b, b plus c minus c cancel is equal to 22 minus 14, 8. Again solve 5 minus 4, 5a minus 3a, 2a plus b minus b cancel is equal to 8 minus 6, 2. Here a is equal to 2 by 2, 1. So we have a value. Then from equation 4 or 5, from 4, 3a plus b is equal to 6. A is equal to 1. So 3 plus b is equal to 6. By taking right transposition, b is equal to 6 minus 3, 3. So therefore we have b is equal to 3. Now we have a value, b value. So what else we require to find out? C value. From equation 1, a plus b plus c is equal to 8, implies a 1 plus b 3 plus c is equal to 8, implies c is equal to 8 minus 4, 4. So therefore nth term Tn is equal to an square plus bn plus c is equal to, a is equal to 1, 1 into n square plus b 3, 3n plus c 4, and Sn is equal to sigma Tn, means sigma n square plus 3 into sigma n plus sigma 4. By substituting sigma n square, sigma 3n, so sigma n square means sum of squares of first n natural numbers, and sigma n means sum of first n natural numbers. Sigma 4 is nothing but 4n. Now we will see some more properties. Here the sum of coefficients of x power n minus 2 in the polynomial x minus 1 into x minus 2 and so on x minus n is n into n square minus 1 into 3n plus 2 by 24. Suppose, so what is the sum of all coefficients of x power 5 in the polynomial x minus 1, x minus 2 and so on x minus 7 is equal to, what is the formula? N into n square minus 1 into 3n plus 2 by 24. Here what is n? 7, where n is equal to 7. So therefore 7 into 7 square minus 1 into 3 into 7 plus 2 by 24. this is equal to 7 into 49 minus 1 48 into, so 21 plus 2 23 by 24, 24 2s are 48. So, this is equal to 14 into 23, 23 14, 4 3s are 12 2, 8 11, 12 2, 322. Next one, the sum of the coefficients of x power n minus 1 in the polynomial x minus a1 into x minus a2 into and so on x minus an is x minus x power n minus 1th coefficient is equal to minus of a1 plus a2 plus and so on plus an. We will see one example. Find the sum of all coefficients, sum of all coefficients of x power 6 in the polynomial x minus 1 into x minus 2 and so on x minus 7. Here the required sum is equal to minus of a1 plus a2 plus and so on plus an, where a1 is equal to 1, a2 is equal to 2 and a3 is equal to 3 and so on a7 is equal to 7. An means here n is equal to 7. Then the required sum is minus of 1 plus 2 plus and so on plus 7, minus of sum of first 7 natural numbers. So, this is equal to n into n plus 1 by 2 minus 7 into 7 plus 1 8 by 2, 2 4 times cancel minus 28. Now, students, we will see some application problems in progressions. Here it is given that a plus b plus c is equal to 5, some constant. Find the greatest value of a cube into b square into c power 4. Students, we know that the relation between am and gm for any two real positive numbers a comma b, a plus b by 2 is always greater than or equal to root ab. Means a plus b is greater than or equal to 2 root ab. Suppose here we have two terms, so left side of the inequality and right side of the inequality. Suppose if left side of the inequality value will be constant, so suppose if it is constant value some 4, then we will get the maximum value of the product. Suppose if the right side inequality value will be constant, then we get minimum value of a plus b, means minimum value of the sum. Suppose if the left side means sum will be constant, then we get the greatest value of the product. If the product will be constant, then we get least value of the sum. So, here we require to find out a plus b plus c is equal to 5, means the sum is constant. We require to find out the greatest value of the product. Here in given question, it is given that a plus b plus c is equal to 5, and here we required a cube into b square into c power 4. Here sum is constant and we required the greatest value of the product. Means here we need to consider the relation between am and gm of the terms. Here what are the terms? To get the terms, here how we can write a plus b plus c is equal to 3 into a by 3 plus 2 into b by 2 plus 4 into c by 4. Means here a by 3 added 3 times, b by 2 added 2 times and c by 4 added 4 times. It means that here sum of the 3 a by 3 terms and 2 b by 2 terms and 4 c by 4 terms. Therefore, the terms of sequence are, we will consider as a by 3, a by 3, a by 3, 3 a by 3 terms and 2 b by 2 terms and 4 c by 4 terms. Now these are the terms. Now, so for these terms, if a comma b are any two positive numbers, then what is the am and gm? Sum of the terms. So arithmetic mean of the terms is always greater than or equal to geometric mean of the two positive numbers. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 terms are there. So therefore, by am gm inequality, am is greater than or equal to, since am is always greater than or equal to gm. So therefore, a by 3, what is the mean of these all these terms? A by 3 plus sum of all terms, a by 3 plus b by 2 plus b by 2 plus c by 4 plus c by 4 plus c by 4 plus c by 4 whole by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, total 9 terms. So this is the sum of 9 terms is greater than or equal to gm of 9 terms. It is nothing but 9th root of product of all the terms. Means what are the terms? A by 3 into a by 3 into a by 3 into b by 2 into b by 2 into c by 4 into c by 4 into c by 4. So here what is this sum value? A by 3 added 3 times, it is nothing but a plus, b by 2 2 times, so b by 2 plus b by 2 b plus, here 4 into c by 4 means c by 9 is greater than or equal to 9th root of a multiplied 3 times, so a cube by 3 cube into b square by 2 square into c power, here c 4 times, c power 4 by 4 power 4. Now a plus b plus c is equal to given 5. So therefore 5 by 9 is greater than or equal to a cube by 3 cube into b square by 2 square into c power 4 by 4 power 4 whole power 1 by 9. Now consider 9th power on both sides. Then 5 by 9 whole power 9 greater than or equal to a cube into b square into c power 4 by 3 cube into 2 square into 4 power 4. Here we required a cube b square c power 4. So then by taking 3 cube into 2 square into 4 power 4 on left side, it becomes 3 cube into 2 square into 4 power 4 into 5 power 9 by, here 9, can we write 9 is equal to 3 square? 3 square power 9 is greater than or equal to a cube into b square into c power 4. So here 2 square 4 power 4, can we write 4 is equal to 2 square? So here 3 cube into 2 square into 4 can be written as 2 square, 2 square whole power 4 into 5 power 9 by 3 power 2 nines are 18, greater than or equal to a cube into b square into c power 4. So this is equal to 2 square into 2 4s are 8, 8 plus 2 10. So 2 power 10 into 5 power 9 by, this is in the form of a power m by a power n, a power n minus m. So 3 power 18 minus 3, 3 power 15 is greater than or equal to a cube plus a cube into b square into c power 4. So therefore a cube plus b cube, a cube into b square into c power 4 is less than or equal to 2 power 10 into 5 power 9 by 3 power 15. Therefore, what is the greatest value? This value is either equal to this value or less than this value. So therefore, the maximum value is, therefore the greatest value is 2 power 10 into 5 power 9 by 3 power 15. This greatest value will be attained at, already in earlier we have discussed that the equality holds when the terms are equal. If the terms are equal, then equality will be holds. A by 3 is equal to b by 2 is equal to c by 3. Then equality holds. That is, the greatest value attained when a by 3 is equal to b by 2 is equal to c by 3. But in ratios we have one property, if a by 3 is equal to b by 2 is equal to c by 3, then this is equal to a plus b plus c by sum of the numerators by sum of the denominators. 3 plus 2 5, 5 plus 3 8. But what is a plus b plus c? 5. This is equal to 5 by 8. Means a by 3 is equal to 5 by 8, b by 2 is equal to 5 by 8, c by 3 is equal to 5 by 8. Then what is a? A by 3 is equal to 5 by 8, implies a is equal to 10 by 8 and b by 2 is equal to 5 by 8, implies b is equal to 3 5s are, this is 15, 2 5s are 10, 10 by 8 and c by 4 is equal to 5 by 8, implies c is equal to 4 5s are 20 by 8. So therefore, this greatest value will be attained when a is equal to 15 by 8, b is equal to 10 by 8 and c is equal to 20 by 8. If p, q, r are 3 positive real numbers, then what is the value of p plus q into q plus r into r plus p? Suppose if a comma b are any 2 positive real numbers, then by AMGM relation a plus b by 2 is always greater than or equal to root ab. Equality holds when a is equal to b. If a not equal to b, then it will be a plus b by 2 strictly greater than root ab. So here P, Q, R are three positive real numbers. Then by apply this AMGM relation to PQR, we have P plus Q by 2 is always greater than or equal to root PQ, and Q plus R by 2 is greater than or equal to root Q into R, and R plus P by 2 is greater than or equal to root R into P. Now consider the product of 1, 2, 3 inequalities. By considering product, P plus Q in by 2 into Q plus R by 2 into R plus P by 2 is always greater than or equal to root over PQ into QR into PQ into QR into RP. Here P plus Q into Q plus R into R plus P by 2, 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8 is greater than or equal to, here P into P, P square, Q into Q, Q square, R into R, R square, whose root value is P, Q, R. By taking 8 on left right side, so P plus Q into Q plus R into R plus P is always greater than or equal to 8 into P, Q, R. So therefore, P plus Q into Q plus R into R plus P is either equal to 8 P, Q, R or greater than 8 P, Q, R. If P, Q, R are equal, then we get equality. If P not equal to Q not equal to R, then we get strictly greater than. So this is equal to P plus Q into Q plus R into R plus P strictly greater than 8 P, Q, R if P not equal to Q not equal to R, if 3 are different values. Now here if A plus Bx by A minus Bx is equal to B plus Cx by B minus Cx is equal to C plus Dx by C minus Dx, where x not equal to 0, then A, B, C, D are in which progression. So for that we will use here by componendo and dividendo rule. By componendo and dividendo rule. So apply componendo dividendo rule for this ratios. Then A plus Bx plus, so adding numerator and denominator in numerator and consider the difference of numerator and denominator in denominator, means A plus Bx minus of A minus Bx is equal to B plus Cx plus B minus Cx by B plus Cx minus of B minus Cx is equal to C plus Dx plus C minus Dx by C plus Dx minus of C minus Dx. So here componendo dividendo rule. What is componendo dividendo rule? If A by B is equal to C by D, then A plus B by A minus B is equal to C plus D by C minus D. So here plus Bx minus Bx cancel, here plus Cx minus Cx cancel, here plus Dx minus Dx cancel. So in numerator we have 2A by, here also in denominator this will be minus A plus Bx. So minus A plus A will get cancelled. We have 2 Bx plus Bx, 2Bx is equal to, here B plus B, 2B by, in denominator B cancel, Cx plus Cx, 2Cx is equal to C plus C, 2C by, here C cancel, Dx plus Dx, 2Dx. Here 2 cancel one time, 2 cancel one time, 2 cancel one time, and so A by Bx is equal to B by Cx is equal to c by dx. Here cancel x, then we have a by b is equal to b by c is equal to c by d. For any 4 terms, if a comma b comma c comma d, if the ratio between any 2 consecutive terms is constant, a by b means b by a, this is b by a is equal to c by b is equal to d by c. So here the ratio is constant, which is equal to k, some constant. Therefore, a comma b comma c comma d are in GP, geometric progression.